Yo, Scopers, day 4. We are riding through this baby like it's no problema. Alright, so as you're doing this, you might be going through a bunch of different feelings and sensations. Maybe you're like, man, this is the greatest thing ever on earth. I love Tamara. She's awesome. Hopefully that's what it is. Or you could be saying, ugh, I need to finish this because I promised myself I did, but it's really hard. I'm getting frustrated. I'm finding blah, 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 blah. Wherever you are, it's all good news. That's the awesome thing of it all, is that the brain is working, the body's working, things are happening, and that's what it's all about. Life is about things happening. We never want it to be stale or maybe even comfortable. I hate when my life is comfortable. I feel like I'm going nowhere. So it's all about body movement and mind movement together with one love motion. As you're working, become aware of all these things that are happening and don't judge them, just let them be. But shift them around as you want. Remember, there's always choices and there's always an option to move through this like you want. You are never a slave to your mind. You are never a slave to your body. We choose and decide where we want to go and what path we want to take. Day 4, we're finishing up this Yogance combo. So I'm actually not going to do the whole thing through today like I have done in the other days. I'm just going to show you our little piece of the puzzle to finish this baby off. Because tomorrow for day 5, we're going to talk about the whole sequence and do it all the way through. And we get to show our IG friends the whole sequence in full. Because supposedly, hopefully, you've only been posting, the little sections at a time. Day 4 gives us some freedom to be who we want to be and express ourselves the way we want to express ourselves, even though I've kind of, opened that up to the whole thing anyway. But this time I really, really want you to search deep and become your own creative being, because we are all artists. We are all artists. We all have ideas and things we want to put out there and like, hey, what about this? This would be cool. And this is your chance to explore that. Day 4, turtle power. Here we go. Left leg long. Right leg crossed over the left, and we're twisting to the right side, okay? If you remember, this is where we left off. So from this position, we are gonna stand up, and we kind of did it in the transition yesterday just to finish it off nicely, but it's the same idea, okay? Right knee is gonna come to nose. That means you have to push out of the shoulder girdle like crazy. Lift Maria, make her scream, scoop that lower belly like crazy, and push, push, push away from the floor. Remember, everything is active, everything is extending from the tippy toes to the crown of the head, to your fingertips, even inside your mouth. Let everything be a part of it, okay? So lift up tall, take an inhale. On the exhale, the right knee is gonna come to your nose and you're gonna turn to your left side. Try to pivot nicely on the left ball of the foot. And as you do that, as you turn, remember that wall, that Tadasana is present everywhere. You're gonna have to lift. Don't lift once you get there. Lift at the moment you go, okay? So here we go, we're lifting, lifting. Keep lifting, push out the shoulder girdle, bring the right knee to nose, and you should find yourself in this plank. Good, from there, inhale, lift, lift, lift. Exhale, right leg comes up to standing splits as the hands walk back. Okay, so you should be at the back of your mat in standing splits. Lift through the pelvis, the right foot is up, stretching up high. The left foot is rooting, ball of foot, really, really placing the energy down to the floor. Roll the shoulders back, front of the head pulling towards the floor. Bend the bottom knee if you have to. Maybe you're just in Warrior 3, nice clean position. It could be really just as simple as that. It doesn't even have to be the full split. Or maybe you've just found yourself in a Parsvottanasana, a fold here. So there's always an option, right? Wherever is comfortable. Maybe you set up your blocks to help you. All right, so from this, root through the ball of the foot, raise up the right foot high, then bend the top knee. As you slowly come up into a passe position, right, you're gonna scoop the pelvis underneath, lift Maria up, bring up the chest, and you're gonna find yourself in passe, which is basically right toes are right by the inside of the left knee. You're gonna scoop the pelvic floor down, and I'll give you a tip on that. Your body has to move in one piece, and remember, the weight has to be on the bottom big toe, really important. From here, this is the free moment. You can walk up sexy to the front of the mat, right? You can do a forward roll, a front walkover. You can simply take, let's see, a nice releve walk if you're practicing on your balance. It's really a free-for-all. You can do a cartwheel. You can do a little sit twist. Rise to the front, yeah? So it is your traveling step, and I want to see creativity. It can go back and forth 50 times. I mean, really, there are no rules, so see where your mind takes you. If we're lifting nice and tall, I'm gonna do a nice sexy walk to the front. Whatever you do, do it with breath, do it with intention, do it with awareness. Then you're gonna come to the front of your mat and you're gonna finish feet hip distance apart. Ooh, someone is mowing their lawn. Good for them. Our hands are gonna go to the lower back, okay? And we're gonna do, remember at the beginning of the combo, if you recall, you've done it a couple times now, so we did this little belly rolls. Same idea, standing up. So we're just supporting our lower back, if that feels good. If not, don't do that, do something else. Bend the knees, push the hip flexors forward, lift the chest. Remember to rise up with your tampon, and then lift the head up, okay? So that's the movement. Bend the knees, push the hips forward, relax the booty, lift Maria, zip your pants up to the belly button to spine, roll the shoulders back, lift the chest, no compression in the lower back, let the head go slightly but don't crunch, and then lift up through the heart. As that happens, the pelvic floor rotates back down and you're in a nice standing posture. So we're gonna do a couple of those, and as you get into them, you can use your arms as you want, and you can even fold more forward, fold more back, maybe even take a full back bend, drop back if you're there. Many options, okay? So I'll show you kind of how it's gonna work all together, and that's the last bit. We just did our little passe. You go to the front however you wish. Maybe now I'll take a forward roll. You land hip distance apart. 3 body waves. As big or small as you want, with or without hands. Maybe taking you through the forward fold. Inhaling as you go back, exhaling as you go forward. The final one, you're gonna find your feet together, hands in prayer. You're gonna take a final breath for yourself, and that is the end of the sequence. Woo! We did it, y'all. So let's try the other side, huh? Okay, so remember, day 4, #Yogance at Cuchira, only post this bit, and tomorrow we do the whole thing, we show off, it's showtime. Actually, you should wear your like cutest outfit and your little hair and your little makeup. You should do the whole thing, but we'll talk about it tomorrow. I get excited, you see? Okay, so, blah, blah. Right leg long, left leg crosses over, bends. Make sure that everything is straight and clean. Always work clean, always work aware. Know where everything is placed in your body, and most importantly, in your mind. What is your mind telling you, right? Don't let it play tricks on you. And if it does, go straight to my motto. Fuck that! Okay, twisting to the right, lift up through the belly, inhale. Okay, this time, we're gonna bring the left knee to nose. You're gonna rotate on the right ball of the foot. You're gonna turn out to your right. Boom. Beautiful. Push out, shoulder girdle. Pull the shoulder blades away from the ears, shoulders away from the ears, please. Inhale, lift the belly, and then walk the hands back. Standing splits, right foot down, left leg up. Reach, 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 reach. Shoulder blades back. Pull the shoulders away from the ears, and then tuck the lower belly in. Good. Follow foot. Bend the bottom knee a little bit. Start to rise in one piece. That's the key. If you try to do it in separate pieces, if it's just torso and pelvic, it's going to be all over the place. Think of yourself moving in one piece. Good. Lift, lift, lift. There we go. To the front of the mat, however you desire. But put some love into it, right? Maybe you can even do a little dance. It should have something to it. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands behind your back. Here we go. 3 little flows. If you want to drop back, I'll show you that. If you want to do a press handstand, always an option for anything. Hands in prayer. And exhale. Beautiful. Let's do both sides like a Yogance, really quick, moving fluidly with no stops in between. Right leg crosses, twisting to the right. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale, right knee to nose. Standing splits. Lift, 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 lift. Pausing to one piece. Flow to the front of the mat. 3 rolls. Maybe you go the opposite direction, which is what I'm doing now. Hands in prayer. No rules, only right technique, correct alignment for safety, and then out of that, play, 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 right? Twisting to the back of the mat. Here we go. Right leg long, left leg cross, twisting to the left, inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Standing splits. Reach, reach, reach. Come right up to passe. Good. Do your trick. Whatever that is for you. Step back. Roll either way. Maybe even you switch it. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands in prayer. Woo! All right. See you guys tomorrow. we're putting it all together, and it's showtime to get your cutest outfit together. Here we go, team.